Old Mutual Wealth Series underway. The unmistakable figure of Billy Vunipola. Giant Etzebeth trying to cause issues there, but England held him off. Mako Vunipola, in magnificent form, just been named Premiership Player of the Month. But that, an early penalty for South Africa. His 50th cap for his country on this ground here at the World Cup. And he started this match with 3 very useful early points for South Africa and a smile as well.
With this line-out they picked, quite clearly there is an intent to really work England.
Captain Strauss going over the top, finding De Allende. That was good. England were expecting the big men to come into play. Missed them all out. Forward went the beast. Willem Alberts, so often the scourge of England. Pieter-Steph du Toit with the carry, then Page back to Lambie. Looks for the drop goal. And gets it. Another smile. Had a bit of a wobble, but it got there. Onto the tail this time and finding Courtney Lawes, Billy Vunipola. Oh, that's nice. From forward to Yarn. Brown outside. Johnny May back in the side. Is he back in the corner? He thinks so.
Well, if that try is given, that's an absolute peach by England. The big men with the soft hands. I think it's Elliot Daly with a lovely decoy. And Johnny May, he is a finisher and he flew into the corner. Vunipola does a great job. Super ball, Billy Vunipola, the weight, great decoys twice there. Daly with the second one. Brown's pass is okay. May's finish is exceptional.
And that takes England into the lead. Wonderful kick from Farrell.
I'll just reiterate the point, New Zealand conceded 4 or more in the first 15 minutes.
Here's Lambie, he's not got this one. Page. Alberts. Page in there quickly.
Advantage Greener.
And another penalty coming. But here's JP Peterson first. Hand on it, it's bobbling around.
Forward bring.
Must have gone forward off Peterson, so referee Garces will award yet another penalty for South Africa.
When we're getting into that red zone, scoring zone, we're getting the points. So hopefully we can continue taking the scoreboard over. But yeah, it's both teams just feeling themselves out.
Brian, thanks very much indeed. Thanks for your time. Miles, back to you.
And Lambie, perfectly simple there. From that distance, that kind of angle, always 3 points. Burnsley waits again. Familiar sight before along came Cruz and Itoje. Lost his place. Here's Ford in drop goal position. There is Lambie. Succeeded.
That's a poor effort. That's a really poor effort. You think Pat Lambie switched right foot to the alternative foot and got it from the similar sort of position all the time in the world from George Ford. He really does need to nail kicks like that. I know we've got one, Jay Wilkinson, with us in the studio, and those kicks, once you decide that you're going to end the rhythm of the attack and take the 3 points, you have to back them and make them yours.
Not sure anybody was bothering to watch on the ground then, as Owen Farrell had that one. A little bit like Lambie's before. That man with his percentage at the moment in international rugby, well, he was never going to miss from there. And a combination that is reunited at international level. Peterson, that slippy ball again, falls to Ford, Lawes, it's on. Farrell, Daly. Johnny May out of the blocks. Combrink will know that May is on him, and there it is. Daly, Brown trying to play football with it, couldn't quite take it, but then England got it down. confirmation
To look on the check. Probably knock on by White.
of the knock-on. And it's a yes or no.
I felt that it may well have gone forward from Mike Brown before Courtney Laws gets there. It's a mess. Brown goes for the pickup. So I think the key is, does his finger touch it? Laws gets it down. Here's the moment. Need to see that there's hands there, but is it a South African hand?
I'm not sure he's touched that.
I'd say, is it Lambie's hand that gets there?
From Monsieur Garcés. And Courtney Laws has one. England had one just before half-time to add to the Johnny May score. England had already decided they were way back inside their own half. Ryan Farrell was ready to take the conversion. And there was absolutely no reason why that couldn't be given. The hand belonged to Lambie. It was clear enough.
But they now have a handy lead against the box.
Might be just starting to lose control of that, so Page steps in. It's Fenta. Trying to score at Wembley. South Africa would love to nick one here before half-time. It's England going looking again, not sitting on their lead. Here's Brown. They've got a penalty. Now this is from distance. And of course England have another option here if Farrell doesn't feel like he can do it. And Elliot Daly is racing forward. He's keen. He is going for it. If this goes over, what a perfect way for England to go into the changing room. He struck it really well, full of confidence, full of technique and skill. And England get that extra 3 points on the stroke of half-time, courtesy of their new starter at centre, Elliot Daly. Billy Vunipola. Youngs. It's Courtney Laws. His first international try in the first half. Warren Whiteley takes on the kicking duties. Back goes May. To show his speed again. Must have been such a frustrating time for Johnny May with that knee injury. But he's back. And he's scoring again. Rob Shaw. Billy Vunipola throws the dummy, and there it is for Youngs. Oh. Matador touch from Youngs, and there's George Ford! George Ford is away! Great patience from England. That is the composure and talent that Eddie Jones would have been wanting to see at the start of this second half. And the Six Nations, the summer feel-good, well, it's spreading into the autumn as well.
You soften them up with the big man. First of all, Billy Vunipola carries in. He commits numbers. 1, 2. There's another South African coming. 3 there. Now Ben Youngs has been threatening this all day. There's the dummy. It's an absolute beauty. And a great ball there to George Ford. Mike Brown's the decoy. He's played this so many times and he's given it every time bar the once. Pulls it back to Ben Youngs, and Peter Steph du Toit just thinks, hang on, no, you're passing the ball. And once he's through, with George Ford coming up on his right shoulder, there's only one result. What a start for England, what a score for England.
Here's Farrell for 30 points to 9. There it is, gain line and winning.
Absolutely, Miles.
In goes Rob Shaw again.
Away, 6.
Chopping tackle. He does not look tired. LaRue, but there might be a few men out here for Whiteley to stretch those athletic legs that we were talking about. Inside to Houston, and South Africa get one back. They needed a pick-me-up, and they get one there. And we talked about England patience. Well, that was South Africa's turn to show patience in the build-up. There will be a check, I think, for a potential forward pass here before Houston can try and convert his own score. And that really would pour salt on the wounds.
Unlucky if it's not given. Whiteley, great pace.
Not that one. This one, next one.
This is the pass. That is forward.
I know. It's play on for me.
It's out of Fenta's hands. He flips that, and that goes clearly forward. That is forward.
The crowd are with you. No great surprise there, but
Are you happy? Are you happy,
Yeah,
Reginald?
yeah. The
Look at
first
that.
picture for us. Look at this. The first picture is good. If you
Okay.
put the zoom on this, we cannot be sure. But the first picture that we saw on the big screen,
Yeah.
for us is fine.
Okay.
Try.
Try.
Joking.
plenty of breathing space, but even more if this misses, and it does miss. So it's just the 5 points, and a controversial 5 as well.
It's a subjective call, isn't it? Takes this ball, flicks it out of the right hand. I cannot see. Look, Whiteley has to reach forward and get it. I mean, that is forward. It's great play from Whiteley and a super finish from Hewson.
Page. Here's Mike Brown. And still Mike Brown. Despite the arm sliding up on the tackle, which World Rugby made the point this week. The referees to really be even more vigilant on that. They've been pretty vigilant in recent times, and rightly so.
Advantage again.
The referee is playing advantage for that. There's Farrell. Nothing coming for England. He might want a word as well.
It should take 3 points here, take them 7, more than 2 converted tries clear. There's the high tackle by Diolande. In itself, it's not much, but if you're going to start policing high tackles, then any of those have to be penalised.
This time the flag stay down.
No, no hands!
Andrew and Strauss and Dan Cole tussling. Launchbury. Youngs, and he's done it again. They worked exactly the same move, and this time it's Farrell, not Ford. Ford can be the chaperone. It's 10 years since England beat South Africa, and this team are about to put an end to that run.
Ben Youngs, the assist king again. It's a quick ball from England. Little decoy again, and again it's poor old Peter Steph Dutoy. Buys it. Oh, not for the second time, Peter. Yes, indeed. Youngs just straightens it. And whereas it's Ford the first time, it's his rival, mate, friend, call it what you will, Farrell for the second one. England's 2 playmakers benefited from a lovely performance from Ben Youngs.
Schoolmate. He's better at the scrum. That was going backwards for South Africa, but they got it away quickly to Combry. And Hughes was there. And there goes Dutoy. The determination there of Joseph. England do not want to let South Africa pass here, but they might. And Vinny LaRue, right at the end, gets something for South Africa, but I'm not going to say something to shout about, because for them today only one word matters, and that is defeat.
England a little bit slow to reorganise, in fact very slow to reorganise. Hewson, who's had an impact since he's come off the bench, scored 1 try, he's looked sharp, he just delays the pass really well, holds Marland Yard, and because of that, Yard can't get across. I just think England a little bit slow to get there. I don't think it's tiredness. If it is tiredness, Eddie Jones will be very disappointed after Portugal. It's well worked by South Africa, but I think England were just a little bit slow to reload on that short side. You'll be livid with that.
Crowd want the kick here from Combrick to go towards those posts quickly, so England get another chance, and it does go towards them and through them for 2 points, and there will be time to restart the match. England a little bit more hard-nosed than that, but the bottom line is the Eddie Jones reign just cannot be put off stride. 10 out of 10 is achieved. A 4th win over Southern Hemisphere opposition, and England win by 37 to 21.